All right. In theory, should be working. Let me just get everything cooking. All right. I think it's all cooking. I think we are set. Good stuff. I just gotta make sure my computer actually works with this camera bump on my phone that prevents me from actually drawing as I lean it up against my screen. The music may, in theory, be a tad too loud. I'm listening to Morrowind in Lo-Fi by Samuel Shepard, by the way. And today I have a few things I need to work on. No like drawing today. It's going to be compiling this stuff primarily into a thumbnail for itch.io. So I'll show you the page. I finished that game last week, by the way. Essentially, this looks fun. Not my library. Dashboard. This one. Skij. I did, in fact, finish this game. I need to go to, like, my profile, bro. Yeah, this one. So, this looks like it's, like, 4x3. So, I need to make a 4x3 little icon for the actual, like, game. Because I did it for the previous game jam, and it got way more clicks than this one's getting with just this screenshot. So, we're going to make a little cover page today. I'm actually going to screenshot it just so I have an idea of what it will look like. I might also open Krita, but I'm pretty sure it's a 4x3, which means if we did 4x3, it would be like 80 by 60. Maybe 80 by 60, maybe 160 by 120. Does that look about right? Let's just check and see. All right, so this is like the frame I get to work with. That's about 4x3. We can make it like centered. Because I finished the game, but like people aren't clicking on it because it's just so boring looking. Also, like Skij doesn't make any sense. I'm also going to restart this because it's already halfway through while I was getting it all set up. So let's get to it. I'm going to just take the portraits and line them up because when you have people's faces, it tends to look pretty cool. Add a new layer to the back and like set it to black. Baker frame. We just need one. Okay. Everything seems to be working, which is good. I hope everyone's doing good today. Vibing out, chilling, whatever you do on a Monday at 11:27. Let's put this one below this. And then we also need the mayor's picture. And then also the player, mayhaps. Looking half decent. I think I might Um, no, it's pretty easy to like see what's going on. I might actually upscale it a little bit though, so it's a little bit bigger. Sprite, canvas size, and multiply each by like 1.5. So the purpose of this is it just needs to be like cool. It needs to look cool. People need to see it and be like, that is a game I want to play. But part of making a game that people want to play is like making it like immediately appealing, because like the first point of contact they have with this game is like the background. This will be good actually. We need to make a new layer for that though. And then what we can do here is we can do like a little dithering thing. So like with these frames down here, a little gradient with I think it was this tool, and then just set it to black. Oh, that's far too much. Whoa. Because one of them needs to have 0 alpha. Like that. Bam. That will actually look pretty cool if we can get this to work. Dude, that actually looks so cool with the little dots, doesn't it? I don't know if it's eye-catching, but I guess like what is the the size? I guess it's a little tiny. I guess it is that size, in fact. That would have looked pretty cool, I think. All right, so main problem now is the white is gonna intercept a little bit with these, so we want to clear these up. I also think maybe putting the lumberjack in the middle would look better. Well, that's a little hard to do because these two are connected. Ah, it's sunny out, and I'm here just chilling out inside. Isn't that lovely? There we go. Or better yet, what we could do. S for S tier. Thank you, FSAC. I don't know if I said your name right. I'm so sorry, man. We should also get the text in there. There's no text tool in Aseprite, I don't think, so I'm just gonna draw it out. All right. Right. This will look pretty cool, I think. I think I'm okay with having a little bit of angle in there. Nah, I don't know if I am actually. I'd rather just have it like this. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. Now this is looking much better. So the game has some issues that I'm aware of. I worked on it all of last week, so I'm not about to work on it more this week. I need to let it sit and stew in my brain a little bit. There we go. You know what I might do? Just to make people upset online because it's a 1-bit game jam, and then they're going to click on it and be like, oh my gosh, it's not 1-bit. I'm going to add a light outline to the letters. Like this. And then they're going to click on it and be like, oh, what's up, Maruki? I didn't stream on Friday because I ended up coding all day to get this game done. That's how it be sometimes. But I got it done. You can play it now. If you go to ekpap.itch.io. Yeah. I don't know what you mean exactly by it's tough. The coding or like the cover or like it's tough that I didn't stream or all of those because I'll take all of those. Yeah, it is tough. 100%. I was so upset by the end of the day. I was just like, I don't want to look at code ever again. And then I looked at it the next morning to try and fix something. That's just how it goes. Yeah, also true. Everything is pretty tough in game dev. Especially the like, I think rigging might actually be the most complicated thing in game dev. I did. Yeah, I can show the game right now if you're curious. It's right here. If you go to ekpap.itch.io, ekpap.itch.io, and if you click it, it does get a little pop-up because I don't know how to fix that. But it has a little opening, and if you talk to people, SkiJ or JSki, we need your help. No one can traverse this blizzard except you and your skis. Please help. The food supplies in town are incredibly low. Our bread all but vanished overnight. The baker's to the southeast. I beg of you, fetch us some bread. But be wary of wolves. So, it is a little slow because of the way the snow works, but you have to match it to the rhythm, and the code is a little broken, so like you don't gotta match it perfectly. But I have a whole map, whole story, a bunch of different NPCs. Dough for the people. They are starving. The children are starving. Oh dear, I would love to make some more bread, but I have no firewood. You must go quick to the forest to the west. In the mountains lives Jack the lumberjack. Get wood from him. Go quickly. So, yeah, I did the whole story. It's a very short story. Um, but the beats in the background, and you have to match left and right. And essentially, it's about you getting firewood for the baker so he can make bread for the town because the town is starving. Honestly, this whole dialogue system probably took the longest. What's left to do is probably implement like a full sort of like progression system. I need to pause this. A whole progression system so like there's a reason to actually play. But I'll show you what happens when you run into wolves. So they howl at you when you get close, and then if you walk towards them, they'll start chasing you. And if you miss enough times, they'll slow down and you'll die. And it will reset you. But it won't reset your progress. Like you can still talk to people and it'll keep track. I'll let you guys play it if you want to actually see. I do not play it on a phone because it does not have any touch inputs. If you have a phone controller, you can play it on a phone. But otherwise, play it on like your laptop or something with a keyboard. Anything with a keyboard. It's click to move, and then you have to match Q and E to the beat. Or if you want to use the arrow keys or WASD, it's O and P also works. And if you want to help me do well on this game jam, you can click this and give me a rating. People have been very nice. They've been giving me lots of feedback. But the thing I'm doing now is making some cover art because like this is the cover art. It's just like a little screenshot from the game. And like I don't know if people are going to click on that because it doesn't really look that cool from far away. So that's what we're doing now, is making this little cover art. We got the village in there. I think I'm gonna put maybe the player frame. This guy, yeah. So that is the plan right now, is just getting the frame in there. Thank you. Yeah, obviously still a lot of things to do as always with game dev, but that's just how it goes. Oops. All right, new layer. I don't know why it's copying. Yeah, it's copying the whole layer. Wow. I just need to copy this. I need to go through the sound design, do a pass on it. I essentially just used this program online called Beepbox, B-E-E-P box, Beepbox. And it did what I needed it to do, but some of the sounds just are like not my favorite, not the best. So I need to fix that, obviously. I don't want to cover the town too much. Is it enough to just have those three at the bottom there? The baker, the lumberjack, and the mayor? Or should I implement some sort of background? Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. I think I might just do this. How does that look? Oop, there. Yeah, that don't look too good. I think it honestly looks better with like the three at the bottom. And then like, just do like these. And then I think I might actually do like this, some sort of design. Yeah, I'm gonna add an outline to this just to make it look more unique, but current problem right now is like I don't know how to make this look like something people want to play. Which is honestly the hardest part because making it look like something people want to play is like you essentially are competing for click-through rate. Yeah, it is a little too dark. Like the background, you mean? Like this thing? Yeah, okay, hold on. I see what you mean. Let's do this. What I'm going to do on this top layer here is I'm actually going to erase these. Yo, what's up? Ski J. Let's make a new layer and do dithering gradient. Again. It's hard to do like any sort of like gradient or sparkles because it's two colors and I can do more than two colors, but like I want to do that like minimally, if that makes sense. One thing we could do is like invert the sprites. So like, actually wait, hold on. If we do black here, what does this look like at an angle? I can do a glitch effect, not in Aseprite, but I can do it in Krita. It's for this right here, this like picture. And they where's my screenshots? My screenshots don't even show up. I might need to go in and fix that. Yeah, I think the eye beam the tower is the moves, but that means I need to keep it like light enough as to where I can still see it. And I don't want to make it too dark. Maybe if I invert and then do this. I might do, instead of Bayer matrix, the 8x8 Bayer matrix. Like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, 1 a.m. Oh, I like the frame idea. I do like the frame idea. I just have to make sure that this is in fact 4x3 because I don't actually know if Let me look up the frames. Frames. Game frames. Doesn't tell me. I might just, it might actually be in the, it might be in the submission page. Like if I go here and then click published, it should, in theory, I wanted to show the screenshots on the side too. I don't know how to get it to do that. Screen shots. Screenshots. Screenshots. Nope. It looks like 315 by 250. What is the ratio of 315 by 250? 315, 630 by 500. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do some math. Bro, can I just look it up? What is the ratio of 315 by 250? Ratio calculator. 315 by 250. Dude, that is the wildest ratio I have ever seen. That is not even a ratio. 630 by 500? What the actual heck? Does it not? It should go down. Divide by 5. $315 divided by 5. I need a calculator, bro. 315 divided by 5. 63. 250. Oh boy. 250 divided by 5. Gosh, clear. 50 by... I already forgot. 50 by 63. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Edit. 315 by 250. Yeah, okay. And then if I can scale this up a little bit, that would honestly be perfect. That is funny. Why pass math class when you can pass away? Very true. I might need to collapse all these layers to resize it. Oh no, I don't. It just would work better. Yeah, look at that. It's not even gonna fit properly. It's probably gonna make all the sprites look a little bit weird. It is. Yeah, they look way off now. I think this is layer 3. Layer 1? That's okay. We can just do this. Alright, have a nice day at work. I know I stream at kind of weird times. Maybe I'll stream at better times in the future. I know, I hope I can get it right too. Stuff like this always takes so long because you gotta go back and change stuff and edit it more. And I will get it right eventually. Alright. What I want to do is I want to inverse these character frames. which I should be able to do if I go frame. Sprite. Color mode. Invert. Perfect. Oh my gosh, it looks so weird inverted. I don't know if I can do the invert. You should study if you have to study. You could also keep me in the background and I can just chat. I mean, it's not like I'm talking about super hard to think about topics. I'm just talking about life. And other things, I guess, like art. Things relative to my brain. All right. Looking good. I might just do this. This could work. Music's a tad aggressive. I don't know how easy it is to hear the music. And I might also make the characters like a slightly off color so they draw less attention. And I'm gonna do select, or I can, there's an option in Aseprite to just replace color, yeah. There we go. Ski J. And then what we can do on this layer is add one more dither. So hard to say, dither. There we go. And then we should have an option to just reduce the opacity of this. Ooh, whoa, what the? I thought I had replaced this. Alright, I'm gonna replace color range. And then This'll make it pop, I think. I think I might be doing this on the wrong layer though. I am in fact doing it on the wrong layer. Making slow progress, but should have this done soon. It's 11:59. I have to get going probably in like 40 minutes, 30 minutes. Sadly. I started a little later today because I had to do a bunch of like business formation stuff. That took a bit of time. I'm gonna use my pen. I might start doing some more like character designs because the pixel art is not as entertaining for people, I don't think. People like it when I make cool character designs that are hard to make. Not graphic design, essentially. This is essentially graphic design at this point. Bam. Ski J. Wild. I think it does look a little gross. Honestly, sadly, it does look a little bit gross. Maybe if we did like this. All right. That works. I think that works. All right, replace color. Let's see if we can get this to work and look nice. Ah, I don't know, man. It looks so... It's just competing. If I do a little bit less, it should not compete. but it should still be visible. Yeah, like if you're clicking around on itch.io and you see this SkiJ. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, do you know what would be really funny actually? We should totally do this. Get a little tiny circle. And get like a little badge. Like this. I always loved it when like game cartridges had this little badge. I just gotta get a... Alright, hold on. Stream is quiet. It's the quietest the stream's been in a while. I'm also gonna save time by doing... Is there not option to do both symmetries? There is not. That's crazy. I'd rather do this then. How is there not an option to do both symmetries? That makes me so sad. Maybe I'll make it gold. Instead of red. I'm trying to make like one of those little Nintendo stickers. And then on it we can say like, oh no, didn't work properly. It's okay, I'll just fix it manually. Oh, you can do both, bruh. Oh well. It's too late. I've already done it. Here was I was thinking like, oh, that's so dumb. You can't do two symmetries at once. I am currently using Streamlabs, of all things. I used OBS a little bit last year, but wasn't a super huge fan of it because this is a little complicated, but it is free. Streamlabs is free, but if you want to use some of their more advanced features, you got to pay for it, which I'm always trying to avoid, but sometimes you got to shell out a dollar bill. And I appreciate it, by the way. I'm glad you like my art. I try my best. Sometimes my art does not turn out the best. There we go. Making a little sticker that mimics the old Nintendo stickers. Might be a little bit too tall though, honestly. I'm Mortal. That is the studio name. And also my DBA. I just have to make sure I spell it right. I always misspell it. My brain wants to put two T's usually. There we go. That looks pretty cool. That actually is so cool. Holy moly. It's all about that branding, bro. Actually, it's not, but I do love branding. Branding looks so cool sometimes. Now the issue is getting whatever the heck this line is to work, because it's not currently working. You can actually play this game right now. It's called SkiJ. It's on my itch.io. So if you're on a laptop, I would not recommend playing this on a phone. You can, but it's like you can't really do anything unless if you have a keyboard or a controller. ekpap.itch.io, SkiJ, made this game in 3 days. It's a little skiing game. So you ski by matching the beat. I'm going to make a little controls infographic because this, I have been told, is not helpful at all. And you can also talk to the citizens of this realm to get the quest that I made for this really short game jam. You can also rate it for the 1-bit game jam and see if you can get me up on the leaderboards. I only have 4 reviews right now. But yeah, I'm making a little poster for it because I figured a poster would help it do a little bit better. Because they have a really weird aspect ratio, and the initial poster, which is essentially just like the size of the screen, which is 16 by 9, got cut off on the sides. Thank you. I appreciate that you think it's cool. If you want to play it, you can in fact play it. The issue now is making this work. There we go. That works. And then we can chop off the top and bottom. You can play at ekpap.itch.io. So like my Instagram name, ekpap.itch.io. And it is a little buggy, just a heads up. And the controls are a little complicated. But it is, I think it's fun. I wouldn't have made it if I didn't think it was fun. Making a little official sign. I kind of forget how to spell official. I think this is how you spell it. Official. Official. Yeah, I think that's right. Oops. Forgot that it's a... Aseprite, the app I'm using to draw this, is a little quirky in that you can't select, like with yeah, you can't select. You can't select with the move tool. You can only move with the select tool. You can't move selected objects with the move tool. You can only move selected objects with the select tool. That's what I'm trying to say. So complicated, bro. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I try to say stuff and gobbledygook comes out. I have no idea how to make an M for this. Wow. A 3. I guess this is how you do it. Okay, I'll do that. Has to be 5 wide. That's actually crazy. I'll do 4 wide. How about that? Maybe I just have to make them a little bit bigger this time. There's like 3 different fonts right now though, which is not looking the best. Official, I am mortal game. Dude, that looks so silly. I gotta figure out a way to make it, bruh, decline. I don't even know who that is. Official I'm mortal game. I'm gonna try it again with just a 3x3. There's gotta be a way. Maybe like that. Game. That does kind of look like game. Honestly, let's do that. That kind of looks sick. And what if we do this? What if we just put it like a... Nah. I think it looks better just like this. I might do this though. So right now it's just like a simple logo. But what if we did like just a cute little line around it all? I think this will look good. Like little bubble letters. I did this with blue, but it didn't look right. I should make a map simulator. Like you have to build a map and maintain resources. That would be a fun game. I would definitely play that. You could call it Genesis. Get really meta. Or whatever creation story there is from other cultures. This will make it pop a little bit. Alright, how does that look? Hell yeah, that looks sick. That looks so sick. I freaking love it. What we could do to even make it better? Let's try this. This should be on one layer. In theory, it should be. Dude, hell yeah, dude. That looks cool. Ski J, bro. I don't even know if we need these. I'm glad you like it. It's a little quirky. It has a lot of bugs. But I made it in 3 days by myself and I'm not a programmer, so I'm pretty happy with it. I think it does mess with readability a tad. So I might actually change the matrix to be like this. That works. Ski J. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this. What if we don't have the characters there? No. I don't know if the line will look good. Too many things are happening on the screen. Just like, I think honestly that's fine. And then also maybe add like a buffer area right here. So there's like at least a little bit of spacing. Ah, the wolves got you. Oh. Was it on your way to the lumberjack? I hit some wolves in the forest there. It was a little bit of a mean place to hide them, but alright. We got the cover. Let's replace this cover image. That looks so much better. I could also, let me export this at a higher resolution. Export as resize 200. I'm just gonna export in the same spot and then see if that looks better. Because it looks a little bit low quality when I do it that size. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, the forest is so brutal. I'm sorry. I'm skipping this. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this. I have to get off soon. What I need to do now is I need to make a quick little file. New. Let's just make it like 300 by 500. And oh no, 500 by 300. That's what we want. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna make this match. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out really small and just scale it up. And I don't need the mirror anymore. Oh my gosh. What's up, Nuzukara? Good to see you. I'm only here for like another 10 minutes or so, but I'm trying to see if I can get this done before I have to leave. What's up? I'm making the like controls graph for SkiJ, and it is going okay because we're making slow but sure progress. Notes for classes. I'm very glad you take notes. Notes are like the best way to learn. I used to like be obsessed with these little notebooks called field notes. So obsessed with them actually. Gotta scooch this over a little bit. Hearts. Hello. I don't know who's leaving the hearts, but thanks. I think it increases my engagement, so you're helping me. I appreciate it. All right. Now I can make a little control graph. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make the left go to the left and the right go to the right, because that makes way more sense to me. I'm gonna edit a YouTube video later, by the way. Hopefully we'll have that done. Is that how you spell? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the P in accept. Bruh. Accept. I should have left and right sprites somewhere. I think it's actually in my docs. Let's check. SkiJ. It's probably going to be in my actual like documents. Game Maker. Beat the Storm. That was the original name of the game. Beat the Storm. Also a good name, but I didn't do it. I did not do it. Is this it? The PNG file? Yep, it is. All right. Copy. Paste. Left. Look at that. That's perfect. And then we also want Yeah, I have lots of advice for concept art. Um, what do you want to know? Like how to become one, or how to get in the industry, how to become a better artist? There's a lot of things. Obviously, I'm like very new to the industry. I've only been in the industry for probably like 3 years, but I am in the industry. I feel like I have some insights too that people who've been in the industry for a while might not have either. Just because like once people can get comfortable in roles, and as a result, like learning becomes something that stops. Whereas early on, you kind of have to keep learning in order to stay relevant with the very high up talent. Always be learning. That's probably the biggest advice I can give. Don't make connections with people for the sole purpose of getting a job. Make connections with people because you like interacting with people and are interested in them. I've said that plenty of times before, though. I used to try so hard to get a job, and like, I kind of regret it because like I've had some interactions with people that were really awkward because they could tell I was like trying to get a job in the industry. Yeah, knowing yourself also becomes important as Nuzokara says. Like what you're good at, what you like to do. Yeah. But even then it's like it's still really hard because like you can have all the connections in the world and it can still be a nightmare to get a job in the industry. I have a I have an acquaintance who has been working in the industry since like 2010, and they got laid off from their job and have been literally unemployed for almost 2 years, I think, at this point, which is absurd to think about. I think arrow keys will move too, so I'm going to add this. Questions. Yeah, standards are always changing too. Honestly, biggest piece of advice for future concept artists is do not make art that you think the industry will like. Make art you will like, because I think Bryce Coe is a great example of this. Bryce Coe is a super well-known, established artist, but if you compare his style to like the style that a lot of art directors will tell you, like, oh, this is the art style you need to get a job in concept art. Like his art style is literally just cartoon anime people, and he works at Sabotage Studios. He's like the lead concept artist behind Sea of Stars. And the reason he managed that is because he just drew the art he wanted. Yeah, the layoffs are kind of insane to be honest with you. They are really insane. There's been a lot of people laid off. And the hard part with that is like what do you do when you're laid off? You look for work. You There's not a lot of emphasis on like, oh, make your own studio, because as a concept artist what you do best is art. It's not as like easy to branch out and start making the games that you make the art for. But I think a lot of the survivalists in the industry who succeed are able to do that. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but this is going to be hard to draw. Yeah, if you have any other questions, just let me know. Yeah, you're fulfilling their vision, so to speak. So true. I had one art director when I was at Lightbox, still trying to get into the industry when I was like in college, and they were like, "Your art style isn't good enough for the." They worked for like Naughty Dog. They're like, "It needs to be more realistic. That's the only way you're gonna get a job." And I was like, "Is that specific to Naughty Dog?" And they were like, they sat there for a second, and they were like, "Yeah, you can get a job elsewhere, but not at Naughty Dog with this portfolio." And I've been thinking about that for so long because that's crazy. Just to tell people until they ask, like, yeah, you can't get a job. But I mean, it's kind of true. All right, I gotta hurry the heck up because I'm supposed to meet my father-in-law for coffee. My future father-in-law, I should say. Yep. There's always places looking for artists with a certain style. If you don't match the style of the industry standard, like, you're chilling. Because you can make your own industry standard. QWERTY A S D. I'm just gonna make these connected so you get the idea. Yeah. Honestly, my biggest advice if you want to become a concept artist is learn how to make games and understand the pipelines that lead to successful games. Networking, uh, yeah, biggest advice for networking again is like just don't do it to get a job. Network to make relationships with people. That is the best way to network. And if that's online, like it's probably going to have to be online if you're in the Midwest. Um, if it is online, I would recommend like finding some Discord community or even like LinkedIn. LinkedIn's a great place. Or ArtStation. Concept Art Association specifically has a lot of great online events on Discord. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how helpful I'm being. Concept Art Association. I'm partial to this organization called the Workshop Academy because I've had I've I'm friends with like a lot of the people who have been a part of it, and like I regularly see the founder and stuff, like at drink and draws and such. Ooh, I have a good idea for this. Let's make this dark on the bottom and then just do that. And then really quickly, this, copy, paste, drag that all the way over here. O and P are also ways to move your character about, if you didn't know. Yeah, of course. Glad I can help. I should really make some YouTube videos on this stuff because it's probably the most common question I get asked online from like fellow artists specifically is like, how do you make money with this stuff? And like, yeah, dude, it's complicated. Like, This graphic is complicated, isn't it? What the hell is going on with this graphic, bro? Oh my gosh. I just decided one day to make a wild graphic and it came out like this. I also need to make a mouse. All right. Thank you. I'm glad you think it looks cool. I'm a little nervous that it looks a little all over the place, but you know, it's a game jam. If people can stare at it for like a second and understand what is happening, that is the goal. Like that, and then I can also do this. That is a wild looking mouse pointer, isn't it? It truly is. Let me just clean it up a tad. I think I'm gonna scooch everything up just one more, so then I can do like this. There we go. Erase this corner here. All right. I do feel like this looks a little wrong. Oh, I know why it looks wrong. It's because these two are on different planes. I should be getting ready to go right now. But here I am, working on a mouse pointer. What the heck? Ah, that doesn't look like a mouse pointer. What if I just rotate it? I bet you if I rotate it, it'll automatically fix itself. No, that makes it even worse. Does that look like a mouse pointer? It looks enough like a mouse pointer. It's just a real quirky mouse pointer. It's a real quirky mouse pointer. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna add a little face on it. Just like in red. Why not? Yep, we're gonna do it. A little smiley face. That graphic, I think, will work. Alright, we're gonna keep this up here. We just need to change the height down to like 100. And then file, export as. And we're gonna export this at 400%. I don't even know where that's saved. Where did that save as? Oh, I don't want it to save there. Save here. All right. I think I already exported it, but one more time. And then insert a picture, pick image, and we want to pop these in there. Perfect. Let's make sure it works. Haha, it works. Look at that. That's perfect. You do kind of lose track of the background. Let me change the background. Edit theme. And let's set the background color to like this. And then the text I'll set to white. Actually, I kind of would like it a little bit darker, I think, like that. Bam, published. View page, we're all good. The E is kind of broken. What happened to the E, bro? Good thing I checked everything before. Easy to update and fix. Why not just fix it right now and then I'll go. Delete, add, pick. Same one, but it's fixed this time. All right, I have done it. We're good. I gotta go now. I'll see you later. Hope you all have a good day. I can't read the messages.